In my last video, I spoke about how we can encourage students to make Quizlet cards as a way of revising and recycling language from class, linking what we do in class with what students do at home, and developing student autonomy and helping them to develop routines and repertoires that they can build in to their study patterns. Today, I'm going to suggest another way that we can do this, and that's to do with utilizing very easily available digital technology in a very simple way. To do this particular task, all you'll need is a mobile phone. Okay? Most mobile phones have some kind of sound recording device. I've got an iPhone here, and I basically have a little section called voice memos where I can just record myself. So what you do is, after a class, you record 10 to 15 chunks of language that came up in class. It might be things like dominate the election campaign, a very affluent area, come across as confident. Okay, just things like that. Little kind of collocations or blocks of language that have come up in your classes. You then record them at natural speed, saying them as you would normally say them outside of the classroom, in your own English, in your own accent, okay? And you record each one twice. So you say something like, number 1, dominated the election campaign. Dominated the election campaign. Number 2, very affluent area. A very affluent area. The first task is then you send it off to students, okay, and you ask them to write down what they think they hear. That's it. They can then check what they think they've heard by looking back in their notes, looking back in the course book that they're using, or alternatively, you can just send them the answers. You can send them the script that you used. Once students have got that, it means that after every lesson, they've got a kind of recorded record of the language that they've encountered. And that can be incredibly motivating to sort of see the build-up of new language.